It's a shot the pros don't want, and certainly don't practice. The water shot. From soggy shoes to gunk in the face.
He looks like some kid that came from the nearest mud puddle. You know?
Definitely a situation players on tour want to avoid.
The water shot is a shot where you just got to get in there, get after it. You just got to kind of, as soon as you start coming down, just close the eyes because you're going to get some shrapnel up in the mud.
I've never figured out how to hit one of those. I see guys hit them out of the water, and I'm always amazed. And it's one of those things that you don't really practice, but I've never been able to hit that shot.
You've got to aim a little further behind the ball than you think. So it's like the club head wants to skip a little bit in the water and move forward.
It's just purely built on instinct, really. You go in there and you try to play like a bunker shot, I think. It isn't a shot that I know of. Maybe VJ practices stuff like that, but I know I never have.
The technique of hitting these shots is one thing, but the question of what you should wear or not wear is another.
My biggest tip would be put your rain suit on. I did that at the International in 2001, put the rain suit on. The water, the mud, everything went all over the rain suit.
You got a nice clean towel there to dry it out. You take my feet, you take the shoes and the socks off, roll the pant leg up, and you trust it, and not worry about getting your clothes dirty.
The mud between the toes that's the killer. You got to get in there with a towel and pull that out.
If you need it for traction, yeah, you have to leave your shoes on and then just try to dry them out a little bit. It does get a little mushy if you have to wear them for about 15 holes.
I think that's the biggest thing, is that it takes so long. You feel like you're getting in the guys you're playing with way, because off come the shoes, the socks, and you're drying off your feet. Socks go back on, and your feet never feel the same in your shoes after that. Some of the great shots have been played from that situation.
Now, perhaps the most famous water shot occurred at the Colonial in 1993.
So I hit it in the water just short of the green on 13 at Colonial. And I got these really nice woolen pants on, and I really don't want to go down there and just get covered in mud. So I sit down on the bag and I'm taking my shoes off and I take my socks off, and Pricey, who I'm playing with, thinks, oh, he's just going to go down and roll his pants up and play it out. And as I'm about to jump down the bank and go in there and play it, I think, why don't I got boxer shorts on, why don't I just take my pants off and then I wipe my legs down and off we go.
This could be finable right here. I see a commercial coming out of this.
For the next 5 holes, all these women were following us, yelling out, hit it in the water, hit it in the water. So it was actually detrimental to my day that day, because I bogeyed 3 of the next 4. I just couldn't concentrate.
So when in doubt on how to play those pesky water shots,
The best thing to do is to do the Baker finish, which is where you take your pants off and you're in your undershorts and you get in the water ankle deep and play it out. Because if you don't get it out, the ladies love it.